if you go down this route of asking like, can the world run out of money, you've got to go. You have to analyse how the tech giants got theirs via ad fund ad dollars, which countries refuse to use. Right? Then you think, see, a country, I don't know how much duty on a litre of fuel in the UK, but it's considerable. That's why it's about £1.35 now, and it's probably because it's that scarce. It's probably, I bet there's people paying £1.40, £1.50 a litre of fuel in the UK. I bet there is somewhere. I bet you could probably buy it and sell it for twice the price, and people will still pay. But if footballers can't fill their cars up and they've got loads of money, right? That's a problem. But then again, if a country puts that much duty on the fuel, which is part of its funding method, if you want to call it that, why would it allow itself to run out of it? Because there's people trying to pay in duty, in dollop loads of it, queuing to try and pay for the product with all the duty on it, and there's no product there with all the duty on it for the people to be actually pay money for to actually pay the duty. It's a bit like Facebook running out of advertising dollars. Facebook and Google would never allow that to happen. Never. They would never allow the content that produces the user content that produces the ad, that attracts the advertisers in, which creates the advertising dollars, yeah, to run out ever. It will never ever happen. I don't think it won't. So how come in the UK they've actually allowed duty producing fuel litres to run dry, with willing customers trying to get hold of it, which puts duty, which means that there is a lack of duty. so there will be a shortage, and even like now, this is only yesterday, the pound's shrunk to its lowest level this year, apparently. Investors are steering away from the pound currency. And then again, if you go away from the pound, where do you go? The best. I wouldn't say if it is or not, but 10 years down the road, you'll be looking back and wishing that Bitcoin was only £30,000 each, when it's probably nearer £1 million each. A bit per Bitcoin. I don't know where the Bitcoin's going to go, but there's better currencies. Or is it? I'm not saying there's better currencies, but we're in proper. When you've got countries that are trillions in debt, at some point that debt is going to, just like a bank will say, no more, you can't borrow any more, you've got to pay. And this effectively, countries have got to give their credit cards in, have credit cards ripped up or shredded, so they can't keep spending, but they're going to keep spending. Because they have to buy things that Facebook and Amazon and Google will never need. Right? And these items cost billions of pounds. Right? Ships and whatever, and planes and whatever. I don't think so. Nice shiny toys for countries. But the countries can't afford to keep paying. The citizens in the countries can't afford to keep paying. Many of them are in destitute poverty. They can't carry on paying to fund it. And the problem with tech giants, they've got their costs are that small in comparison that the advertising dollars that keep trickling in, never ending, just keep on topping up their personal wealth. Which means at some point the tech giants can buy whole industries for cash. Which means they own the industries. We've got energy companies going bust because solar is free energy. It's only going to take Tesla. Because solar panels, Tesla has got a solar panel company, and he's got an electric car company. At some point, Tesla will have a collapsing solar panel, which will have about 1,000 watts of a solar on it, that will self-charge a Tesla, so a Tesla will never need fuel ever, or recharging points ever. That's not far away. That's only a simple sum. How many watts of solar does it need to charge a Tesla overnight? And it might be 1,000, 2,000 watts. All you've got to do is make collapsible solar panels, stack them, and when it's actually parked up, unfold the solar panel, that's 2,000 or 3,000 watt solar, and it just picks up and charges it easy overnight, during daytime, when it's parked in the car park. That needs no fuel, which means there's no duty. We're in proper pickle times. More energy companies will go bust. There's no need for gas at all. Van life and narrowboat channel can show you that. Straight from solar, completely solar. There's electric narrowboats now. So if they can power a narrowboat electrically on water, electric and water don't usually mix, but if they